Gonna flip it. Nicely done. Hello there, Fernando Garcia here with Black Angus Restaurants. Today I'm gonna show you some tips on how to cook chicken breast at home, right? We got skinless chicken breast, really simple to do. We're gonna just season our chicken breast with black pepper, kosher salt, and granulated garlic, which is our regular Black Angus seasoning. You can always get one of these nice jars from blackangus.com. And then we'll cook it, saute pan, and we're gonna finish it with nice teriyaki sauce that you can also buy through blackangus.com. It'll be a nice jar, and it's a nice sesame glazed teriyaki sauce that you can use for your chicken, or you can use it on a steak if you like. All right, so let's go ahead and do that. This chicken that is already kind of marinated, let me marinate that we use a Black Angus. So we got the chicken breast right here. Gonna set them up on this plate. Let's do 2 of those. And we're gonna do just a lightly seasoning of the black pepper, kosher salt, and garlic granulated since already marinated, just to give it a little bit more flavor. All right, so after this, I'm gonna go ahead and saute pan this chicken. It won't take long. Again, you want nice crust on the outside of the chicken, but you want nice and moist inside. Best way to check if they're already done is just using a thermometer. So I'll show you how to do it. All right, guys, so we got our chicken breast already seasoned, ready to be sauteed pan. I mean, this won't take long, cooks fast. You don't want to overcook the chicken so it doesn't get tough, right? You want a nice brown on the outside, but rice and moist in the middle. So I'm gonna cook to a medium-high temp. Gonna add a little bit of oil in there, in the pan. You don't need that much. Gonna let that oil to get a little nice and warm. When it's that way, I always like to use a little bit of butter, especially for chicken, because that browns the chicken really nice. So we're gonna add a little bit of butter in there. The mix of butter and oil, you know, it helps to not burn the butter and to keep that nice flavor into it. So as you can see, butter's melting, the oil is cooking, and we're pretty much ready to set the chicken in the pan, right? Again, medium-high temp. Gonna grab the chicken, carefully set them up in the pan. Gonna let it do his thing right there. I will say maybe about 3 to 4 minutes on each side. Then we can go ahead and check the temp. 165 degrees is the safe temp when the chicken is already cooked. So we got the chicken nice cooking right here. As you can see, start getting nice and brown on one end, on one side. Gonna flip it, nicely done. If you feel like you need more butter, just because the oil starts to burn a little bit, you can start adding just a little bit more. So it's finished, you know, without the oil being burned, and the butter gets flavor into the chicken. So I'm gonna do one more turn into the chicken, so just to make sure it doesn't burn too much or doesn't brown too much on one end. As you can see, this one is really nice. So I'm just gonna flip it over again. Let it cook a little longer. And it's almost done, guys. I'm gonna use a thermometer to check the temp in the chicken. So make sure it's nice and cook all the way through. Obviously, I always like to check in the thickest part of the chicken, so that may it's cooked all the way down. So again, 165 degrees is safe. We're about 130, so we're almost there. Gonna flip and check one more time. All right, so we're about 165 degrees. You can turn it off. You wanna check, see nice and brown it is, right? And it's gotta be nice and moist on the side because we didn't overcook it. You can serve it with anything you like, you know, any side cake. In this occasion, I have some rice that you can also get from blackangus.com. As you can see, we got the nice sesame glazed teriyaki sauce right here. I'm gonna add a little bit of that over the chicken. Gonna garnish a little bit with green onions. And here you have it. So we got our chicken breast already cooked and nicely topped with sesame glazed teriyaki sauce, which is one of the signature sauces of Black Angus, and our chefs do this sauce every day. You can purchase that sauce there. You can get your rice as well already cooked. You just come home and do a nice meal for yourself or for your family. I like to try this. I want to see if the chicken is cooked nice. Remember, we didn't overcook the chicken. I'm gonna slice it right in the middle, see if it's cooked all the way through. As you can see, it's really nice and moist inside. It's really nice, easy to cut, obviously. Wow, you get some of that teriyaki sauce, one of my favorite sauces from Black Angus, and it's gonna give a little taste. Perfectly done, nice and moist, nice crust on the outside, and the teriyaki sauce gives so much good flavor to it. So I hope you like the tips. I hope you enjoy cooking food from Black Angus, and I'll see you next time.